For me in Vancouver, the hottest part of the day generally is around 4 or 5 p.m. But that's probably maybe later than you expect. After all, the sun is highest in the sky at 12. But you might expect that it will take a little bit for the sun to continue heating up the ground before the ground loses that much heat. So it might be warmer only a couple of hours later, like maybe 1 or 2. But 4 or 5 hours later is probably later than you expect. But it actually depends on your latitude. So let's give 3 examples, 2 extreme examples and 1 example kind of in the middle. So one example that we might give is an example of somewhere very close to the North Pole, far in Arctic, and this is in the summer. So in the summer, since the sun is always shining on the northern hemisphere, you essentially don't really get that true of a sunset, and the night isn't very dark. This means that the sun still is quite high in the sky, even very late into the afternoon and into the evening as well, which means that the sun is going to heat the ground for a long time. This means that the ground's start of heating loss from, the sun not being in the sky won't start until very, very late, and the hottest time of the day would probably be sometime in the evening, so very late. Now to the other extreme, which is somewhere in the tropics. In the tropics, sunset and sunrise are both not very late. They're both roughly at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. respectively. So during the mid-afternoon, around 3 p.m., the sun's already halfway on its way down to the horizon, which means that you're getting significantly less heating at that time in the early afternoon already. This basically means that the ground will start losing heat a lot faster, and the hottest time of day might just be at around like 1:30 or 2 p.m. if you're closer to the tropics. Whereas if you're in the temperate regions, such as I'm around 49 degrees north, so basically right in the middle, you get some heating later towards the day in the afternoon as well, which means the hottest time is going to be in between what you see in the tropics and what you see in the polar regions, so probably like 4 or 5 p.m.